Hi everyone, it's Heidi from Joyful Artistry, and I'm here today to work on a cover. I had started to put a cover together and I thought, oh, I might as well just do a little video on how I'm going to decorate the cover of this book. It is based around this image. Let me make sure you can see this. It's a ballerina. So this is going to be a pink ballet book, and she will be on the cover. So I thought, so I have some layers here. I've got some material in the middle, and then I have, this is a piece of a tablecloth here. I have a, I don't know if you can see that here. This is a piece of an old pillowcase. And then this is a piece of a pink tablecloth. And I just thought this would be a great base for my journal. And I want to layer, so that this feels really comfy and soft in my hands. So I'm going to, I have this pack of different linens that I have put together, and I was going to use bits and pieces out of that, and I can't, I thought I had, oh yes, and then this here, which is in the middle part of, in the inside part of this. So I just wanted to use some pieces out of this little bundle that I had. So, and I had some Battenberg, and I wanted to put a little bit of Battenberg on the cover. I was thinking I could, this is the back, this is the front. I want to try and use up my bits and pieces, but that's not going to work. Let's see here. I have this piece here. And I love how this comes off the top and off the bottom. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to put on the inside. I love how this comes off here. And then I'm not so sure I want it this way. Maybe I want it this way, so that you see a little bit of the, little more of the pink. I kind of like the way this, let me see, make sure I'm in the frame here. Yeah, a little bit of that, how that looks that way. This is the back, this is the front. But I like this, it's stained. I love using, giving things a new life. So I'm thinking I kind of like this over that. So let me grab some, just a couple of pins, and that is a bouquet pin. I don't want that. So I'm going to grab a couple of pins to kind of hold this in place. And I will sew this on so that it's, so that it stays. And let me grab some more pins here. So, oh, I hope you guys are doing well today. It's a beautiful day here in New England. Okay, so I'm going to, oh, I love this. And look at how that comes from the inside out. I like that look. We could even do almost like a little closure if we wanted to at the end, but that's for another day. Today, I just really want to work on the cover. So I started with my layers, right? I sewed them all on together, and then I want to put that Battenberg on, and then I want to layer her up. And I had this piece of, I thought I had another piece of this too. Of course, I can't find it right now. But this is parchment paper. This is brown parchment paper. So I just wrinkled it up. And you could use anything. You could use coffee stained paper. Let's see. Let me grab a piece of coffee stained. So I have some coffee stained paper here on my desk. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm going to just tear some of it. I don't want it too big. See if maybe we might like this. So I'm just going to wrinkle it up. And of course, I don't have a drink up here, but I wanted to have some different layers behind her. that's okay. I like the feel of this behind her better than the coffee stain paper. So what I'm thinking is I want to make sure that it will stay crinkled around the back. And I have, of course, I had a whole bundle of pink stuff. So I have some of this here, this little, I think this is hand dyed because there's a little chicken on there. I don't think it's created that, and I can tell that this was just a piece of hand dyed that I had picked up at the thrift store. And know if we wanted to put something like that behind her. I have satin here. Could do a little satin. And then I have this, but I feel like this is a little bright to go on here. And I have some little flowers. So let's just start layering. Let's find some bits and pieces that might work for some layering on here. And I want it to be nice, the cover to be nice and fluffy. I want it to have like a nice thick feel. So, I'm going to cut this up here. See if we like a little bit of that sticking out. And I don't know if, I'm not like that, or do I? Oh, I love the muted satin. Let's use a little bit of the satin here. And we can, I don't want to lose all of this beautiful edging here. Let's see. That isn't bad at all. It takes up a nice space. I am going to put some words on here as well. I'm going to put ballet journal or dance journal. And if I can find a nice little quote, I have some books that have quotes in them that I'd like to put that on the front too. So, but I'm kind of liking the way that this is flowing. Some little bits and pieces here. I don't know about that. And I have this little eyelet as well. I'm not sure that I want to put, but we'll see. You know, you got to try it, right? You have to try it. So I'm going to try this here with that. Sort of gets lost, I think. Sort of. And then, oh, this is a doily. It's a really stiff linen piece of a little like linen doily that was about that big. Put something like that on. I love the netting on vintage curtains and tablecloths. I love using those in my journals. So, and I'm going to sew. I want to sew it all together. And then I can sew those things on. But I'm thinking this might be a nice little start here. I want it to go in different, I tend to move things to the left. I'm going to put this that way. And we'll do that way. And maybe add a little bit of that with this here. It's like that. Where we've got, I don't know if I want that to go off the edge that far. And this is a process, trying to figure out kind of what feels good to you, what looks good to you. And then I want to do some decorating around her once I get her base done. Not sure. Let's flip it a little bit. Could do a little flip here. Maybe it's because it's the white towards the back that I'm not crazy about. And I definitely want to be able to see some of the brown parchment underneath. So let's see what we think about that. A little of this here. So pretty. And if we have her on here. Yeah, I kind of am loving this. Thinking that that's going to work. So let me grab my machine and pull my machine over. And this is, my machine is a little workhorse. Let me get some pins because I'll pin this together to kind of keep it where I want it. And yeah, I'm thinking that that's going to be great. And then if I have a space here to put my words or what I want to journal there. Okay. And then we'll put her, just want to get all my layers together here. And then she will go here. Put her a little, she'll be a little bit off center, which I think will be just fine. I like that. All right, so let me just get my machine here, get my stuff out of the way. Oh, and of course it is all wrapped around. Let's try that. There we go. Okay. I don't know if we can see it all. You can see a little bit here. So we're just going to take this bit here, and I'm just going to do a zigzag all the way around. And I'm going to have to really feed this through because the parchment paper is a little slick. Okay, so we'll get her all the way. All right. Oop, I'm going to go probably a couple more stitches. There we go. Oh, and look at how cute. Get a little. Look at how cute she is, you guys. She's looking great. All right. Okay. Now this will make a nice little cover. And sewing it all together, gives it some structure. It allows it, for me, that I can move it around, manipulate it, all as one, because I love all the different layers here. So then we've got this little bit that might look good here. We put that on there. And I have the little flowers and even a little bit of this. Let's just take a bit of this and we'll rip that. Make sure we're in the, and then we've got a couple of these. I'm just going to play, see if I want to do that. That feels like there's too much there. And then maybe I just want to put a little bit of that coming out of there. And then we have that. And let's see if I can't find a little bit of, really have, oh, here's a little bit of the satin, which you can't really tear it apart, but it frays like crazy, which is lovely. Oh, and all the pinks all the pinks, but I'm going to try, know if I want to do, hold on, let me find a little something to go underneath here. Not net, oh, here's some netting. Okay, I want to do a little bit of the, boy, I love netting. And it is so, so old that it just comes apart all on its own. Oh yeah, I like that. I like this. Okay, so that is going to go here. We've got that and then this. Now, let's see. What I can find for, no, if I have, so what I think I'd like to do, I don't have a quote, but I think I just want to play with a little piece of paper, because once I find my quote, or maybe we'll stamp something, and this is, like I've said before, this is such a process for me, because I think something coming off here would be beautiful. So I'm going to look in my, oh yeah, look at that, you guys. So I'm going to see if I can find something that says dance or quotes. Let's get this glued on, because that can go there. All right, so definitely love that part of it. Okay, and I'm not going to adhere this down just yet to the cover, because I want to, all right, let me get a little more glue on here. I use 3-in-1 Fabri-Tac. I've always used Beacon products. I love Beacon products. I think used to use Zip Dry when I first started. Okay. Yep. Look at how cute that is, you guys. I used to use Zip Dry. That was the first scrapbooking glue that I absolutely loved using. And I'm going to put a little, here, because too much pink. Just want to soften the pink here. Okay, and then we're going to find a little something to go there. I want to adhere this afterwards. So I feel like that part of the cover is done until I find that. And I didn't think that I was going to put anything on the cover until I started working with it. So now I'll go find something. And so I have this idea. So I have this piece of a tablecloth here. Isn't that gorgeous? And I thought this, oh, all sorts of strings. I actually like the back better. And thought if we sewed this in here, this could be just a big tuck spot in the back. And I love that idea. I normally do in my journals, I'll normally have a tuck this way or a tuck, tuck down here. But I thought, oh, a full big tuck that you could put different things in. And I loved the rose on the tablecloth. And this is the same tablecloth that had the, I just took for the front. It had that fabulous lace on it. Here, let me just show you. It has this lace, this beautiful lace. Whoops. Let me find my piece of paper that I just, oh, okay. Well, okay. I will find paper later. I'm not even going to use that. So I think this would be pretty as a nice big tuck in the back. And, you know, where you could put, you know, ephemera pieces. Oh, and, you know, you can see through here. So if it has color in it, do something with some pinks. And I have, what else do I have that I can use here? So I have this pillow sham, and I use some of this on the cover. Let me see if I like this here. Oh, creating like a little side tuck, but I feel like, well, unless I do something like that, which would give it some, you know, make it a little sturdier. So there's that. Well, this is laying here too, but this is another little table. Oh, I kind of like that, you guys. Little table scarf. And there's this. I could try this. This feels a little bright to me, but let's just see. Okay. Yeah, this pink feels bright. Make sure you guys are in the picture here. That feels a little bit bright for there. But what if, oh, and I've got, oh my gosh, you guys. Ooh, I love that. And then do we want it to go? I definitely want the edging off. Like I want to sew here and here for this. But do we want this to go all the way up or just, no, I just like just a little bit on here. That this, oh, these are a little folded over. Probably because I stuffed them in a bag. I like that, you guys. So let's grab my machine again. And let's find some pins. A little few pins here to get this all pinned. So what I want to do before I pin this down, because I want to sew this piece on, right? I'm not going to put that on just yet because I don't want it to sew it shut. Get that. I love using vintage pillowcases. They tear so easily. Like they're so fun. I'm going to trim this just a little bit. Get all that fuzzy top there. Okay, so this is totally okay to have on here because it's just going to do both sides. Maybe this will end up doing something like that will tack that down. Oh, that's kind of cute. Okay. But let me get that pinned on. You know, all the ideas, you know, you start something and you get all these great little ideas. So, all right. Let's get this stuff sewn. Okay. All right, I'm going to grab my machine again. Bring it over. And then we're going to just sew all the way around. Just make sure I've got my threads. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm going to start this way, I think. And I just lost my thread. Snickerdoodles. Okay. Isn't that how it is, though? Oh. And my machine is, I'm sure I've told you guys a million times, my machine is very old. It is 35 years old, and it was actually the floor model. Where's my hand? Okay. Let's see if I can do this. Great, look at that. so let's start this again. Start back at this corner here. And I feel like the more that I've sewn around the outside, so this is the third time I've gone around. Okay. And I'm okay with that. Let's see here. Okay. Here comes my little inside pocket. I want to make sure I don't have any little pleats. And this way, not all of the Battenberg is catching on the edges, and I'm okay with that. Because if I have to on the back, I will put a little bit of glue here if I need to. But on the front, it won't matter because I'm going to be gluing down the piece that we created for the cover. I love how much is overlapping and overlaying on the edges, on the top and the bottom. You know what I did? I was thinking I'm going to end right here, but I'm not. I am going to go back a little bit because my machine is so old, my reverse doesn't work really well. No, I did. Oh no, I sewed underneath because I could see the stitches. Oh my goodness, you guys. Okay, so now we want to sew the inside, whoops, the little inside pocket. Let me find that piece that we want to put there. Okay. Oh, look at how cute that is, you guys. Oh, yeah. Okay, so far so good. And then we're going to do that, and this will be just a little tuck. I don't know if I want to stitch because this is a little bit thinner than I thought it was going to be, and that's okay because I really want this to come off the edge. I'm okay with that. All right, so let's get this bit pinned, and we're going to sew around this one. Make a nice little side pocket. Okay, we'll get this pinned on. And then take a look at the there we go. All right. And then that, okay guys, let's get this sewn on. And then I think that is all that we are going, we're going to do for today. Okay. Did I get this where I want it? Hang on. You know what? I didn't really want it on the seam where we're going to bind. I'm afraid it's going to get lost in the spine of the book. So I just want to pull that out a little bit, which I am okay to do that. And we'll get these guys, these pins in right here. Okay. All right, here we go. Oops, I do not want that flipped over. Make sure that that is all up. And the same with the bottom. Yep, that's all there. All righty, so let's... So we're just going to go around one more time. want to catch my, as close to my edge as I possibly can here. I keep catching myself on my pins. Okay, oop. Okay, oh good. I was worried, I just toppled over my glue and I was worried that it didn't have the cap on, but it does. Okay, let's see here. Move this out of the way. Okay, put this, my little pins back there. All right. Oh yeah, that's nice there. Oh, what a nice little pocket we've got there. Okay. Oh, you guys, this is going to be fabulous. Oh, and the way, so with the way this is here, it's got a nice little spine already that it's created itself, which I think is going to work out really well. Okay, so now we've got this little bit here. I'm going to pull this back like that. So I'm going to glue this down. And that's why I use 3-in-1 in the Fabri-Tac, because it works really well on fabrics. And there we go. Do that, and then we'll put a little bit on the flowers. And we'll do, oh my goodness. I want these to open up a little bit, but I will put, let me get my glue on first. And then I will open them up. Oh, I love that, you guys. Let's let me find a little bit here. Sort of feel like I want it to end on, not crazy about that. Another little bit. Let's take a little bit of this. Oh, look at that nice little flower there. Oh, I like that. Okay, because that, it didn't feel finished to me. It just, that little, where it ended, it felt like it needed something else to come off the bottom of the roses. Okay, that, whoop. We'll put a little bit of glue here. I need to grab a new glue. Oh, that looks great. And then, I don't know, maybe we'll end up putting something coming up here or coming off there. I'm not really sure yet. But right now, we've got this great little journal with this great little journal cover. And we're going to look for, I lost my other piece, so let me just, this paper's fabulous. Tears nicely. So this will go here with a little something coming out of it there, and we'll put this down. I just want to wait till I find something for that, and then that will be on there. So I appreciate you being here as I created my ballet cover, dance cover. I don't want to cover her shoes because that's, the whole book is about, the inspiration is the dancing shoes. So anyway, so thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you taking the time to watch the video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to put those in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe. So thank you so much for being here. Have a great day.